Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to color realistic hairs by using the indenting technique, a perfect technique for people who love to use colored pencils. You can use any continent tool, which are pens without the ink, manicure tools, or you can even buy the proper tools in Amazon or in another website of your choice for a very cheap price. It doesn't really matter because the result will always and still be amazing, meow amazing. So okay, this is the sketch and now I'm gonna show you and explain you what I'm doing. Okay, all you have to do is to simulate the movement of the hairs with the tip of your tool. So you start to dig on your paper and I recommend you to add the transparent lines in almost the entire surface of the hairs, and at the same time not to press too much. We can add many lines, especially where we want to give a brighter effect. A really important thing to keep in mind is that to use this technique we cannot use the printer paper. Why? Because it's too thin, so the times you start to press with the iron tool, all you get is a hole and we don't want it to happen, right? No, so it's better to use a 200 GSM paper or something even more thick, so we will avoid this weevil issue. Here I decided to use a thick tool to make bigger lines to simulate the hair effect as it is in real life, in nature. So I'm making big lines and thin lines and I'm mixing them. I'm now going to erase the pencil sketch, but I'm doing it softly because I don't want to lose my sketch. I want it to be evanescent but still visible, so please be kind to the paper, and I will recommend you not to press too much with your pencil during the sketching process. The reason why I do erase my sketch when I'm done with the outline is because when I want to draw realism I don't want to see any line, so the drawing result will be more two-dimensional and more realistic. Okay my friends, the time has come. I'm using Prismacolor Premier pencil colors and Fabriano paper 200 GSM, and those are the colors I'm going to use for the male hairs, which are blue, black, violet, sky blue and white. And in the end I will use a white jelly pen. You can even use an acrylic marker, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you have an eye color that's giving you a very big coverage. I'm now going to color over the paper, so in the moment you start to color you can see these white lines automatically popping up all the ways, and all you need to do is just to add the right colors in the right spot. This technique works like a magic, guys. This technique is very helpful if you want to draw realistic hairs or animals or feathers, leaves, coats, everything. I think this is a technique that works for many things, even for clothes, some kind of clothes. To use this technique is something that's really helping you to improve your drawing skills, that's 100% sure. Talking about coloring, I suggest you not to press too much at the beginning, because this way you will be able to add many layers in a second moment. Just start slowly and do not rush, and these hairs will get a really fantastic result. Let's say that most of the times I start with the darkest tones because my way to draw is similar as sculpting. So this way helps me a lot to understand the forms, and then I use the intermediate tones, and then in the end I use the lighter tones, but just and only in the end. And if there's something to fix, I return to the dark tones again in a second time to add depth and contrast until I'm happy with my result. If you're a digital artist, I think you must simulate this technique as well. Just add these little white lines in the first layer. I don't know how it works because I'm not into digital art, but I think that's something that should work. And then in a second moment, you will have fun coloring over these lines, and I think you will be able to get a similar effect. Why not to try? Let me know. Returning back to us traditional artists, the most important thing is that while coloring, we follow the movement of the hairs. We can use the tool over the color even after finishing to blend these lines a little, but it's not necessary. This is just an extra thing I do sometimes just to give an extra touch to my drawings. But this is just because this way I add even more depth to the lines. Of course, you are free to use any color tone. I'm showing you the colors I'm using for Luna Freya, which is this female character, and I'm using a gold, a white, a ginger root and a cream color, and also a light umber. And of course, in the end, I'm going to use a trick. This trick I use very often, especially while coloring the blonde hairs, is to add a 2B pencil to the colors. So this way helped me a lot to reach a shiny but not too dark shade, which is not a black or a brown. This way the blonde hairs will look more sexy and more soft. As you can see, I'm just and only using the golden color as a base right now, and I'm going to add the other colors later, and these white lines are already making my hairs so realistic. The effect is incredible, really. You must try it out because it's something very helpful and it's beautiful. Look, I'm adding this kind of amber color now, and yeah, I love it. I love this effect so much. This is the pencil I'm gonna use, and as you can see, it's adding that, and the hairs are really becoming very realistic. Guys, my friends, I hope you will find this video useful for you, and don't forget to like, to share and to subscribe to support me and my channel. Take care of yourself, ciao and meow!